What's up, graders? I am Hazard and this is Gems of War. It's the first Friday of the month and new mythic is on the can be found from the chests. The mythic is a Terros and Beast troop type. It is called Taureus or something like that. I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced. It will deal magic-based damage boost by his attack, life and armor, and then knocks the first enemy to the back. Pretty basic stuff for Terros troop types. And I was pretty excited about this troop when I looked up at the Terrans World spoilers a couple of weeks back, but it seems they decide to butcher this troop. The boost ratio, what it gets from his attack, life and armor is 10-1. And that is not great. As you can see, my magic over here is 34 and this troop deals 26 damage to all enemies, which is obviously then boost. It seems that it deals 75% of your magic stat as a base damage, and then you add the boost from your attack, life and armor. It could be great if the boost ratio was a little bit lighter. Now if we assume that these are my stats, you will deal about that is 264. So 26 added to this 26 over here. That's a normal AoE damage what your troops usually do. I mean, that's not very good. Or maybe my math is wrong. We should try to pull this troop first and then take a closer look. I have team build ready. Hopefully this won't take too long. Spend these glory keys first, and then I will move to the gem keys. And after those I will move to my guild keys. Hopefully I would get lucky with the gem keys. Okay, glory keys used. Nope, not yet. Maybe now. Nope. Okay, maybe this is one of those days. There it is. Okay. Immunity stun, reduce damage from skulls by 20%, and third unique trait is Celestial Temper. Give 4 attack to all red allies when matching red gems. Okay, let's go and slot him in. He was called something Taureus. Trait first. Upgrade to maximum level. Okay, and then slot him here. So what I'm drawing here, this is another one of those troll bashing teams. I'm using Shaman class to give all Taurus allies a 50% start, and also as we are spamming troll, it makes sense to have root trap, which entangles the first enemy at the start of the battle. I'm using Notor's aura and Lightbringer 2, which gives you +1 to yellow gem matches. I could pick a Dawn's Aura 2, which creates Lightstorm at the start of the battle, but for some reason I had really hard time getting my troll back up with that Lightstorm. Leafstorm worked better when I tested yesterday this build with Phoenicia, just because Phoenicia shares the same colors as this Taureus. So idea here, bash troll, get Shield of Urskaya up and Ethereal Sentry up. Shield of Urskaya, you might know this weapon, gives an ally magic based armor which is boosted by all enemy attack. Okay? And then we have Ethereal Sentry here, who increases allies attack by their armor. By the way, this creates Light Storm too. Well, that's okay, I guess. As long as our troll just keeps getting back up after a cast. So we are basically boosting this troop as much as we can, and then we see how much damage it's actually going to splash or deal to all those enemies. Let's try this in practice, this team. No thank you, that's super expensive. Oh, we could take that first. And I'm going to upgrade these later. Where is the lantern? There is Stormheim. Okay, let's go there. Oh, there's a battle. Left Pansway. Let's go there. Okay then. Okay. Let's try. Take the extra turns and take the purple. Bash draw. Okay, and now what we do is cast Shield of Urskaya here. And as you can see, the enemy is entangled because of the root trap, so we don't lose the armor what we are trying to increase. And then cast Ethereal Sentry on our bull here. Now we have boosted our armor and our attack. And look at that, just 26 plus 73. That is not good. We have to cost 3 times this troop after we have done that kind of hassle. I am not a fan. Sorry, they butchered this troop with that high boost ratio. Another one. And one more. Oh, that wasn't enough. Yep. Well, maybe you can boost them more, which obviously should be done, but this is not very good. Let's try again. So we have to cast this troop 3 times. That means we need at least 3 troll casts, and those our hero and the interior sentry can get up to, so maybe okay, that went nicely. So boost that Terriers, then sentry. Okay, let's try again. There, 2 sentry casts. Later 126. Still 3 casts at least. How about now? What? Oh right, because we took that damage. Not good, man. I don't like this troop at all anymore. I was hopeful. Yeah, one of the points why I put this troop up top is because you are boosting the attack too. It makes sense to have it in the first slot. Because, frankly, if you are going through all this boosting stuff, then you might as well just take all the skulls with that very high attack. And that enrage as well. Oh, and then we have that kind of stuff happening. Because after all, we are exploring in Pansvale. So I guess the main point here would be that if you happen to be unlucky and you don't pull this new mythic, don't be too sad. This is not very good troop. That's my opinion. Maybe I'm using this wrong, but this is not worth getting excited. Alright, it's Vault Weekend 2. Again. Get drop. Boost our turrets. No purples yet. Still no purples. We need purple. There. I'm just blind. Okay, do we have another skull there? This is maybe the more the better selling point. And I guess if this would be scatter damage rather than AoE damage, aka damage to all enemies, this would be maybe better. Because it would do more damage to the remaining troops after you have skulled them down. One thing as well, this is a Taurus and Beast troop type, which means that you can give this troop a 50% start by using either Summon class, or you can use King Minos, or you can use Forest Guardian, who gives 50% start to all the Beast troop types. So maybe that attack boost paired with Forest Guardian could get something better. I don't know. I am absolutely not impressed by this troop, and I don't have any urge to start to build something better for this team. And frankly, well, I'm not very positive today, but frankly I'm having hard time playing this couple remaining battles. That is how upset I am with this troop. Oh, there's King Silenus up top, who is impervious, so the root chop won't work for him. So I guess we take that skull. And now, boost. Right. There's yellow to get the sentry up. Now take purple so that we can generate the mana, what we absolutely need. Take that. Have to take that. Oh, an agile. One minute and 30 seconds soon gone. Seriously, who has time for this? It's like you have to pay attention to your other troops too. This isn't what you would want from Troll Blessing Dreams. Every time you get Shield of Urskaya or Ethereal Sentry up, you would have to cast those on Torius and give your turn away. Which happens already when you cast this troop. It doesn't have any looping potential at all. Huh. Yeah. Not very impressed. If I take that, they will get then 5 extra turn. So do that. I don't care actually, I just wanna get troll up and bash around. Nice. Have to get creative. Oh, dang. There are some question marks if I'm going to actually win this battle. That's how badly I am doing right now. I think. Yeah, I might not actually survive. So I'm going to do this to our sentry to boost my attack. Okay, maybe I still have chance. I need skulls. I don't have armor, so that won't do anything. Thanks for that. But I need... Can this actually happen? I'm going to lose an explore battle. Wow. Can you believe it, man? There, maybe they take that. Thank you. Great. Should I just cast troll and take the risk? I am going to try that. One more time. I mean, hey, all these doom skulls will do some damage. Oh crap. Yep, that actually happened. I lost an Explorer 12 battle, and it was a mythic boss battle too. Well, I guess you know now that team isn't very good. Amazing. Alright, hey. Hopefully you pull the troop, but if you don't get too mad about it. It's not very great. Or maybe I just suck. Alright. Take care. Have a great weekend and peace.